Yeah, it's the infamous one. Last year said the 1,000 mile journey begins with one single step. So, I saw Supercrooks. It's a Millarworld show. It was on Netflix. I think it came out 2021. And it's written by Mark Millar, so you know I hated it. I'm sorry. I have a bone to pick with Mark Millar. I have to say this. Mark Millar is without a doubt the luckiest comic book writer to ever live. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. You are so lucky. You are so lucky. It's like all of your books have the same problem. They suck. I'm sorry, your like concept ideas are cool, but other than concept ideas, it's like your characters all have the same problem. They're flat, two-dimensional. All his books, like, all right, let's start from the beginning. Super Crooks is about this guy named Johnny Bolt. He starts off as a kid and he gets electricity powers. Johnny Bolt. And so as a kid, he tries to become a superhero. And he has one bad day, in which I gotta say, Mark Millar is so terrible at writing. The first episode shows my problem. He goes overkill. I haven't read the comic book. I'm pretty sure it's worse than the comic book because it's him alone. So this is the best. Whenever you see a Mark Millar production or like something that's like a TV version of Mark Millar, remember this. This is the better version of that because the comic book version is trash, kick ass. The movie's better than the book. Fucking Civil War, the movie's way better than the book. I can't say for Kingsman, but Jupiter's Legacy, movie TV shows better than the book. So keep that in mind. Super Crooks, Johnny Bolt, he kills these kids. Spoiler: he kills these kids by falling into the pool and electrocuting them. Now that's already terrible, but Mark Millar goes overkill. It's like not only does he fall in the pool and execute the kids, but then pool people, like people from the pool, run out into the middle of traffic, and it's high traffic, and the cars swerve everywhere, and then the car crashes into a church, and then the church brings the building down and kills a bunch of people in the church, and then another car, it crashes into the gas station, kills everyone at the gas station, and then because that car had pigs in it, the pigs fly up into the air, and they crash into the pool, and they all land over, and it's like, ah! You killed the kids, dude. You didn't need to go any further. You killed the kids, dude. Why'd you have to let all those people in the church and the gas station die? It's like you killed the kids, dude. You didn't need to do anymore. And then right after Johnny Bolt's killed, he's a young boy, but after he kills these kids, he walks. He's sitting there traumatized. He stands up, touches an ATM machine. Money comes out. I'm a villain now. You just killed a bunch of people and because you got some money, now all of a sudden, I'm a villain. Mark Millar's characters do that. I remember reading Civil War and Spider-Man. All it took for Spider-Man to switch sides from Iron Man was he was staring at the Thor clone. He was just staring at it. It was like, I think I'm on the wrong side. It's like, why didn't you're not gonna talk about this with anyone? You're not gonna have more dialogue? It's just like this one piece of dialogue plus that staring back and forth. It's like that's what's gonna make Spider-Man say, you know what, Tony, I need to quit. It's like he doesn't give his characters a reason. He doesn't have fully fleshed out three-dimensional living, breathing, walking, talking characters. These are paper thin. And oh my God, I haven't even gotten to the bad parts yet. So Johnny gets out of jail. He gets out of jail, and of course it's Mark Millar, so it's none but crude booty jokes, crude sex jokes. It's like guys like, hey, come on, have sex with me before you leave prison. All right, Mark. It's like, okay, Mark, we get it. Your characters have sex. Do you have anything? Do they do anything else besides have sex? No, that's Mark Millar. It's like violence is sex, and it's like, damn, Mark. Damn, Mark, you're so lucky. So we're finally on to the episode. Like it's a lot, but we're on to the episode where he gets out of jail and he meets up with his loser's friends, and these guys suck. And we have an entire long extended episode. There's one giant chase scene where they waste our time because we have to see them fight Mountain Man, when then you see them fight Rubber Ball, and it's like you guys should have been done with this chase. You guys are just it's extended long chase scene. It feels like that padded out the wrong time. It just felt like this is just padded out. This is so padded out. This whole episode feels like you have nothing else but just to show this chase, and you've shown us two heroes, and the second one is actually interesting. But then he pulls out the motherfucking Bullrock. He pulls a South Park so hard. I shit you not. He brings in a character named the Praetorian. And the Praetorian is Carbon from South Park of fight with ninja weapons. When he was like, I am Bullrock and I have the power to have all the powers that I want. The Praetorian has 200 powers at random. But he has 200 random powers. And he just gets them every day. It's like new power. And but plus, like, it's said that he gets them new and every day. But for what I can see, all he has to do is play with the cards. It's like new power now, new power now, new power now. So I don't like this character. I mean, it goes like this. I want to, but I can't because you're not a character. You don't have any solid powers. You don't have any solid. You don't have because you don't have any solid powers. You don't have any solid weaknesses. You don't have any solid strengths. You are a plot. You're a plot character. That is a plot character, in which I'm going to get into it. Like, long story, there's another character called the Guardian. Now, when Praetorian is fighting the Supercrooks, he's powerful. He's strong. He's kicking all their asses. But then he fights the Guardian, another hero in the Union of Justice. Is like, oh my God, I can't compete with him. He's stronger than me. You have 200 powers at random. You see, why is it that when the plot demands you to be strong, you're strong, but when the plot demands you to be weak, you're weak? And this is why plot is bad. It's like you're going based off plot. It's like, this is not a story. This is a plot. This is all plot. Like, that's a plot device character. It's like, there's no narration here that works. Like, God, just like, you 200 powers. Like, I am Bullrock, and I have the power to have all the powers that I want to have. Like, Jesus Christ, Mark. Jesus Christ. A 12-year-old can do better, but so, long story short, they're a bunch of bank robbers. It's not even a cool heist, bro. It's not even that cool of a heist. They go break into the Union of Justice, steal a helmet from this dude named Captain Orlok, and then, like, the Captain Orlok character doesn't even matter because he gets his brain blown off. The bastard is so evil, even though they went to go steal from the bastard, and it didn't make sense that they went to go steal from the bastard because the bastard and Salamander would still have communication. Because why would they completely cut off communication? Because the bastard, even though he's not the leader of the network, he's going to still have his ties in the network. He's still going to have his ear to the network. You see how he walked back in Salamander's office and killed him at the end? It's like, we framed Salamander for robbing his bank. It's like, that don't make any goddamn sense, because why the fuck is the bastard not talking to Salamander still? And still, like, yeah, he has an island, he has all this stuff, but it's like, yo, show me a boss that ever quits, really. Show me a mob boss that ever really quits. Someone that ever really just, like, dude, I haven't even gotten to any of the other characters. Really, they don't fucking matter. This show don't fucking matter. Mark Millar is the luckiest writer of all time because he's written one of the most, like, this show is so boring. It's like, because you watch it, here's the worst part about it. You watch it and you feel like you're watching something, but then afterwards you turn off, you're like, I feel empty. I feel like I've kind of wasted my time. And that's what Mark Millar does. Like, and that was the feeling I really had when I read Jupiter's Legacy, the book. I was like, I feel like I wasted my time. And that's the problem with Mark Millar's work. All of it makes you feel like I've wasted my time. Now, Kick-Ass the movie, Kingsman the movie, he has another movie. Usually his movies are great, but that's because someone else is writing it. And it's sad to see someone else is writing this, but this idea is flat. This is boring. Kudos to him for being so lucky, but is Mark Millar talented? That's my alarm. I gotta go to work. Yeah, I know. Real niggas got work.